Okay, here we go. Yep, putting some gas in. Hang on, this is kind of fun. I finally have my lights with me. I want to see your face in here. This is kind of fun. There you go.
Roll down the window.
Yeah, okay, it's a good idea. All right, so look at that door panel. I mean, it's just so amazing with these old.
Yeah, even look at the bottom. That's the way this.
I mean, that's just so
and all
awesome.
that.
So
all
awesome.
that stuff's been replaced 6 times in most cars.
Yeah, right.
Really rare to see it.
Okay, let's see if this Buick Fireball is going to fire up. Now, okay, you splashed some gas in there, but I don't know if it's if it'll run enough to bring it from the tank.
Well, we got access to it, so.
All right. So the point is, we put a new tank in, put some gas in the tank.
Right.
We've primed the carburetor. Let's see what happens next.
Okay. Let's see. Next is prayers.
Okay. Let's say a prayer. What a
Yes,
beautiful
indeed.
dashboard. Goodness me. Okay.
Can't possibly do it on the first one. The gas is still trying to make its way.
Yeah, the gas is still halfway from the tank.
Yeah. Go ahead and prime it again.
Want to splash it?
Yeah, because you don't want to run the battery down. We got a new battery, but
Okay.
fuel.
I love using the gas oil mix chainsaw for this
Well, it's so
purpose,
much-
just
it's so
because
much
you've got a
safe.
dry engine
It's so much safer too.
and that little bit of
Give it some more. Give it some more.
I'm watching the fuel bowl to see it fill.
Yeah, it'll take a while.
We don't have.
Go ahead and give it some more. It'll take several. How much gas we put in the tank? Just a gallon?
About 1.5 gallons, I would say.
It may not be up high enough.
Are you concerned there's not enough level for the?
Yeah, gallon and a half, not much fuel. It's not. I don't think it's going to pick it up. We're going to have to put at least a couple of gallons in there.
Okay.
Try one more time and let's see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I'm watching the glass filter bowl, and it's not filling with fuel yet.
Well, if it doesn't fill up, it's not going to happen. Now, when it starts, start pouring it in a little bit. Feed it fuel to keep it running, because that's what keeps the fuel moving. Now, just keep feeding it. Keep feeding it. Keep feeding it. That's it. Keep going. Probably
We might be.
flooded it. Yeah, it doesn't have enough fuel in the tank. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some more fuel.
I'm just noticing the bowl here is not.
You can't pick it up. It's just
It's not
the
filling.
pickup's right above the fuel level.
Okay.
Give me my guess.
So we need to put more gas in the tank and try
Yeah, you
again.
can't put a gallon of gas in a car.
Okay, for those that are keeping score, we went and put some more gas in the gas tank. Took us a little bit of a trip. It is now time to try again. See if we can get some gas to get out of the tank and into the carburetor. Contact!
That's funny.
I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the on button is. It looks, oh, here we go. Okay. I can't see it because it's.
Whoa. Huh.
That's all right.
That's good though.
It's been a long time. The fuel pump's still good. Now, when it does that, just keep feeding gas into it.
Okay.
Just dribble a little in each time. Not a lot. That's too much. Just enough to keep it running. Come on. Give it some more fuel. Yeah, you may have to just keep dribbling it in for a while. Keep going, a little bit more, a little bit more.
I'm seeing fuel in the fuel ball now.
We have contact. We have fuel.
Yay! Yeah! Yeah!
The old beast shows some light.
We got a little bit of a leak when we put the fuel filter bowl back. It's leaking just a little bit.
Okay.
So let's let it warm up. It's not going to hurt anything at the moment.
All right. You believe how smooth this thing is?
I was starting to wonder if we were ever going to get fuel up there. We definitely need to fix that fuel leak. But man, that thing sounds good. It sounds like it's running on all 8.
Yeah, you notice how smooth it is? You can put an egg on the hood and it wouldn't roll off.
Man.
That's an old Packard.
This is excellent. This is excellent. I can't
listen
believe
to that
it.
thing run. Isn't that beautiful?
Okay. So what am I doing? That's the end of that.
That is amazingly even. These cars, the engines were built at the factory and run in, so there was no break-in period.
What's that?
Buick started and ran all their engines on a bench.
Did they really before they put them in the car?
Put them in the cars.
Wow,
So
that's
there's no
quality.
break-in.
Yeah.
You know, every car, the rings have to seat, this, that, and the next thing. Not in the Buick. They were already
No
broken and ready to
kidding.
go. And if there was some kind of a problem, they could analyze it and jerk it off the line. And
Yeah, so if they shipped it with a known working engine.
exactly. That's
Wow.
a huge difference between most of the other cars. Most of them obviously ran just fine, but there was the occasional one that wasn't right,
Right.
and it got passed right down the line and got sent to Mrs. Jones, and she wasn't too tickled.
Wow.
So that'll teach her to buy a Chevrolet instead of a Buick.
Cool.
Gotta
Well,
buy
we
a
need
Buick.
to, I think before I don't know how long you want to run it before we fix that fuel
Plenty
leak.
good. Plenty good enough. That's plenty good.
Probably need to.
Don't have to run it very long. Let's see if it'll restart. Hang on.
Okay, let's just do that restart thing.
Oh my God, you hear how fast that started? That's ridiculous.
Okay, we're in business here.
Hey.
Okay, we try to tighten it up.
What's it doing?
We're good.
Yeah?
Okay, so we're gonna put the
Air cleaner.
air cleaner back on.
Yep.
Is that even an air cleaner?
That's part of it.
Where's the rest of it?
That's a really good question. Probably took it and left it on the ground, didn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I do have so many cars. Where they go? That's upside down. Silly person. Must be laying. Oh, here it is. I put it on the ground. It's so big. Didn't want it hurting the paint.
Okay. That looks more like a real complete system.
Yep.
Here, let me put this down here.
On the complicated side, but again, Buick didn't seem to care about things like that. It was all about quality.
You know what? An extra 100 pounds for an air cleaner?
Yeah.
Who cares? As long as it's built well.
No, that thing I think goes on first. No, who's on second?
I don't know anything about this, JB.
Okay, I know, but see, this goes here, and I think this sets on. So you have to set
Oh,
it
that
on
makes
the-
sense. I see the slot there
Yeah,
now.
just pull it onto the slotted area, and it's got to go home.
Oh,
where
this
it
one
belongs,
says
so they
front.
can't reposition it. Okay, so this thing goes on here, goes down over the. They had two kinds of air cleaners. They had the filter type, which is because it's an East Coast original. As we can see by the door.
Okay.
It was sold in New York, and then it went to and lived in Fairfield, Vermont, in a garage. Thank God.
Right.
Where it was.
So cinching this down tightens everything?
Yeah, it does. Isn't that interesting? It pulls a leverage over to the actual carburetor itself, so you don't have the pin on top of the carburetor.
Yeah, I was just trying to work that out in my mind.
It's kind of cool. Buick was very much into making everything functional, but also beautiful and functional. Beauty had to be considered. There were stylists running the company.
Right.
And if the car was ugly, they'd say, "Send it back. You're not done with it yet. We're not happy with it."
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, this is fantastic. No, I'm excited actually.
Back over here.
I'm excited.
The Dynaflow, the first year of the Dynaflow, it tends to leak. So my guess is we're probably low on training fluid, so we're gonna have to. We can figure that out just by putting in the gear.
Okay.
So how much room I got back there?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
How are the brakes?
Oh, well, I'll know that in a minute. But I'm just gonna move it. I'll go. Well, how am I doing forward? Have I got some room?
Let's see how much space you have forward. You got a little more room forward. You got 1.5 feet.
All right. Well, let's just see.
Wow. Well, I knew there had to be one more obstacle. We couldn't have made it this easy.
Yeah, that's what happens when you parking for 10 years.
Parks for 10 years, something might sneak away.
That's right.
Well, you're not guarding the fort, something sneaks out.
Yes.
So what's involved in topping off the
there's
transmission?
a filler cap down here.
Oh, wait a second. Down there?
Yeah, down here on the floor and I'm trying to remember, my memory is
Because there's a floor mat on top of the floor mat.
yeah, I think seems to me that there was a pretty obvious cover over
Well, when you don't drive a car for 10 years, you might forget a few details.
It could happen. It has happened. Of course, the trans is right below me here, so
Sure.
it should be, and I got to be real careful because this is original car.
Well, again, this first year of the this transmission.
Exactly. So there was really no need for it on a standard.
Yeah, they're still working out the whole idea of a tube with a that came into the engine compartment.
New to this year.
Yeah.
Where the heck is that cover? There's a cover. Maybe. No, I hope we don't have to consult the manual because I can't see it.
Wow.
But I know it's here because I've done it before. I don't want to ruin something.
Can you just lift up that top mat?
Well, it seems like that's what would be, but it doesn't seem to want to give it up.
Oh, okay. It's kind of fused over the years, huh?
Yeah, well, it's also original and kind of flaky.
I got you. Yep.
So I don't want to hurt it. It seems like it's in some weird. You got the light? Let me see the light.
Yeah, let me get the other. Hang on.
Just any lights.
Yep. Just 1 second here.
Probably right in front of you.
Here you go.
On the back seat? Can you tell? That's too far back.
I don't see anything
It seems like
pumping out here.
this thing is screwed to the floor, which is kind of odd, and it kind of bothers me.
Oh, wow.
Where the heck is it?
Yeah, I see this mat in the back seat is
In the old days, I
deteriorating.
could just call up Greg Field and he'd tell me where to look.
Yeah. I literally found a bolt here in the back carpet that looks like it bolts the body to the frame.
What it does.
Probably does.
Oh man, this is
Wow.
a dilemma. I don't think you have to get under the car. I think you actually do it from up here. But we may
Is this a heating vent back here to the back seat?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's got a back seat here that's under the front seat.
Yeah, I'm just figuring that out.
Remember, this was the most expensive car that General Motors built.
Wow. Yeah, more expensive than a Cadillac?
Oh, way more.
No kidding.
Yeah.
There's a button right here. Okay, I'm both elated that the car is running and running very well. A little disappointed that the transmission is not ready to go. So we got stalled out. It's not a correct figurative way to put it. But anyway, we are not moving forward. I keep coming up with these terrible puns. We are in a position of figuring out how to add fluid to the transmission. Again, this is a 1948 Dynaflow, and I have no experience with it, and JB's trying to remember. So we're going to find out how to get the transmission happy. Hopefully it's a matter of just fluid. And then of course we've got to check the brakes and make sure they at least are sufficient. I can't imagine they're great, but hopefully they're workable, because I can't wait to see this thing cleaned up and go for a drive in it. It's such a special car. So that's the update. I wish we had it running and driving and showing it cruising down the road, but we're not there yet. Thanks for watching, staying with us as usual. We really appreciate you people coming along with us for these things. And I'll continue to give you updates as they happen. I promise I'm not holding out on you.